Nigga's a monster, dude. I'm telling you.
They're talking a lot about this guy, saying he's pound for pound. A list that you were on once in a while.
I'm still on that list. I'm probably not on your hating ass list.
No, come on, listen. I got to fight for you. Listen.
Yeah, real talk.
So he's already took care of 130. They want him to move up. They're saying Mikey Garcia, but if you're saying you can make 135, isn't a fight with Broner, who's a bigger name than Garcia, and I mean Mikey, a better fight with Lomachenko in MGM.
Hold on. How about Mikey Garcia and my fighter Robert Easter Jr.? Yeah, go just put him out. Yeah, because quiet as cat. Everybody always talking about this fighter and this fighter, but if the fighters was fighting the reporters, we all would be undefeated. We'll knock all you niggas out. Real talk. So at the end of the day, y'all really need to give respect to the fighters. I'm the voice. I'm scared to say what's on my mind. What I'm saying is this, man. Start giving fighters the respect they need, man. Like, y'all don't respect us enough, and I don't like that. Real talk.
Broner.
Who you want to get? Ah, man, they only sent 30 shots at me and they still missed. I got great
This is the problem with the culture of Ebonics, you know. Ebonics, as I found out the other day, was given to blacks, or to African Americans, I'd have to assume in the period of slavery, basically to keep them in a state of ignorance and detached from the American education system, perpetuating a cycle of madness, basically, for years and years. It is what it is. It's 2017. If any of you got kids, they should be going to school and learning, even while they have to multitask with the demands of life in 2017. So, you know, your kids will probably listen to some rap, trap, grime, R&B, and whatever. But it is what it is. And I'm not speaking out of ignorance. This is the United Kingdom, where, with Jamaican heritage, for instance, it's broken English patois that has transcended amongst youth culture in our country. But they're not speaking Jamaican, so it's not nothing like Jamaican, but it's a combination, London slang and Jamaican patois, and they all talk it. Black, white kids, they all talk it. And I remember when I used to do drug counseling, and I was in the center where our offices were, and there was one kid who had just came out of Borstal, which is kids' jail out of here, you know, teenagers' jail. So he had to see some people to get him some resources, accommodation, etc., and some kind of plan for a job or further education. And I saw him in the office. Had nothing to do with me, but I heard him talking to the woman. And I have to pass the office to get to where I have to go. So I heard him talking to the woman. He was like, yeah, you know what I mean? And yeah, you get me? Yeah. Like he was on the high road with the man's them, as we say, around the way. I speak it, but I know when not to and when to speak it, right? So I saw him a while after, near my break period. And I was smoking a roll-up cigarette. And he asked for a cigarette. So I give him a roll-up, and he rolled up a cigarette. I'm reasoning with him now. We're both smoking. I'm reasoning. You know what I mean? So I said, you know something? You know what I mean? Like, look, I'm not preaching to you or nothing, but you can't talk to them people how you're talking to them. You said you can't come in these buildings and talk like that. You know, you see, where they don't practice what you guys practice on the street, you can't talk like that. You're going to get nowhere in life, man. You know what I mean? You got to be able to switch it up, man. Switch up your language. It's not appropriate here. And he went, yeah. I think he just wanted me to shut the fuck up, to be honest. There's no reason why you can't speak Ebonics and proper English and the two can coexist at the same time. There's no reason why not. You have to be a little bit of a chameleon. You know, I've repeated this a few times on video. When you go into a setting where you're seeking employment or looking to further your position in your chosen employment, formal education, you have to switch it up. You can't come into these institutions and, yo, what's up, blood? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not appropriate. Now, language is very important. It is very important. And buzzwords pass through the Ebonics lexicon all the time. And I understand that. And there's nothing wrong with using them. But when you overuse them, it gets into the territory where it's been overused incorrectly. It does become a problem. And that's why I keep telling people, black people, wherever they come from, you know, like labeling everyone coon, sellout, and this and that, when just tell me what they've done. You don't have to label them no name exactly. Just tell me what they've done. Your vocabulary skills should be able to take someone to trial without having to label them as something, you know. It's lazy as well, labeling. Sometimes you have to label things, but if you just keep labeling with the same word, coon, sellout, it's lazy. Adrien Broner is a product of the struggle that black people are having worldwide on how to identify themselves as being black. What does it mean? Yeah, the problem is a problem. So, Tim Bradley is an Uncle Tom. Why? AB? Why? Because he don't talk the slang, man. You ain't AB, he ain't the can, man. He a cool man. Is that why? Or he doesn't have a lot of cases pending? He's not in the trap running with Rick Ross? Is that what makes him an Uncle Tom? Because you must have a definition of what being black is. For you to call another black man an Uncle Tom, you must have a definition, a standard to exemplify black manhood. What makes Tim Bradley an Uncle Tom? What, because his woman ain't black? Is that what he's talking about? Or is it because Tim hasn't spread his seed all across America and got kids everywhere for numerous women? Lennox Lewis called Frank Bruno an Uncle Tom. And I think it nearly destroyed Frank. He wanted to take out lawsuits. When Frank eventually won a world title, he broke down and said, I'm not an Uncle Tom, man. I'm not an Uncle Tom. And like, you know, it wounded him pretty badly. And there are a lot of dormant wounds in the black communities across the world. And as well as I don't like being called the N-word by non-blacks, I don't like that. Being called an Uncle Tom, I don't even think AB knows what Uncle Tom was about. It's wounding. It's wounding. It's wounding, really. Anyone else think Tim Bradley's Uncle Tom? Maybe how he can I take you for breakfast to Pacquiao? I don't know. Why would that make him an Uncle Tom? Pacquiao's not a white man. He's not Mr. Charlie. I have to make some jokes as well. But sorry. What? Because Tim ain't hood? I don't know what it is. I don't know. But I tell you what, Broner, language is the key to unlocking doors and freeing yourself from mental enslavement, emancipating yourself from mental enslavement. While you continue to use the English language incorrectly like you just did there, at least in my opinion, you used it incorrectly, how you define Tim Bradley. You will stay in a child state until you're my age and older, and your life will be problematic. You have to clinically define words. I know it's fun using ebonics and just randomly saying shit. I know it's fun. Freestyling, you know what I mean? I'm on the spot. I mean, time, and you know, I know it's fun, but you know, you have to clinically define words because it's self-fulfilling prophecy. What you speak is self-fulfilling prophecy. And I know there's people looking at the video, oh, it was just a joke, B. No, it's not actually. When you're a grown-up, no, it's not. And stop saying it's a joke. It's not a joke. All right, well, I tell you what, if it's a joke, keep calling yourself a faggot every day. Say, I mean, every day you wake up, say you're a faggot. You're a faggot all day. You're gay. If it doesn't matter what you say, just say that every day. That's what you are. It's gonna have a profound effect on you. You can't just randomly use words like that. You have to use words correctly. Call your mum a B-I-T-C-H. No, I can't. Why would I do that, Beats? Well, you're saying words don't matter. That defines a certain type of a woman. Doesn't matter, does it? Because, yeah, your mum is a woman, but she's not that type of woman. That's why you don't call her that. That's why you shouldn't call Tim Bradley an Uncle Tom. Because a lot of kids are going to hear you say that and think, oh, yeah, he's an Uncle Tom. Based on what? On hood propaganda? That's why when people study law, they almost start studying a totally different language to what we speak. What words are important, man? Right? I think it was what rapper was it? Was it Papoose or Core Mega? When they caught their case and went to jail, they went to the library, man, and read up on books. And a lot of people weren't doing it. And they got themselves out of their cases. Words, bro. Reading words and understanding, bro. It's not a fucking joke. And, you know, I'm going to end it like this, man. I'd love Adrien Broner to explain to me how Tim Bradley is more of a fucking Uncle Tom than he is. Explain that one. You don't even need to have a dictionary these days. If you have a phone with internet access, a laptop or a PC, you can just tap in a word and find a definition straight away, automatically. So there's no excuse for the constant incorrect usage of words. And, you know, and like, you got to do better than that. You got to do way better than that. And if Broner sees this video, for all them cases that you're catching, remember this: ignorance is no defense of the law.